White cop identifies as black? Teenager can no longer walk due to dangerous fad. Influencer breaks Japanese law. She gets paid $1,000 to drink this.
Welcome back. So today I decided I really want to get into this topic of Snapchat.
Not just like Snapchat as a whole, but just like this one part of Snapchat that I've been thinking about a lot.
And I'm really not sure how many people are aware of it. I've never been a part of a conversation that went along the lines of,
Hey, did you see what was on the discovery page of Snapchat?
but like, these are actual headlines from the Snapchat discovery page. I'm not making this up. This is just degenerate content that I want to show you guys. There's actual tutorials on how to turn it off. No, that's hilarious actually though. Okay, let me take a quick step back and let's talk about what Snapchat's discovery page even is. I realize some of you guys might not even know what I'm talking about. So Snapchat launched in 2011, right? And the main like selling point was that you could, send pictures or text to people and have it disappear in like 10 seconds or whatever time limit you set. But one of the later features, the discovery page, was released in 2015. And it was launched as a hub for like media content, for people to post whatever they feel like. It has so many things. It offers a very wide variety of content. You can find news articles, gossip, cooking videos. Not all the content on there is useful, but some of it is interesting, but the other 95% is actual garbage. And another thing that these pages are really good at doing is something called edging. But it's not like they really deliver on anything. They build the tension, they keep it building, and then what they deliver is garbage. So we're gonna get into one of the biggest things that is wrong with Snapchat discovery. It's the clickbait. The clickbait is worse than anything I've ever seen on any page or any social media. It like does not compare. So clickbait, by definition, is content that's designed to attract attention and encourage visitors to click on a link. But there's a but. It is very misleading. What you get is not actually what you clicked on the content for. I mean, you've seen those types of headlines before. Over the top, they're sensational, and they just pull you in, hopefully, like this video. So why is clickbait a problem? It's really simple. It lowers the quality of content being made, and it also feeds into the culture of misinformation. It's the exact kind of content you get when you only want people to engage with your content rather than actually enjoy it. I mean, you even know it as a viewer. If you click on a video and it's not what you wanted to see, you leave because it's not what you wanted. For some reason, though, it works on Snapchat. Clickbait overall, and this is where my biggest concern comes in, because clickbait not only misleads you as a viewer, it also just contributes to sensationalizing and fear-mongering. And it's just annoying. It really sucks. And we just kind of become a culture where the most outrageous stories are the top stories that we see. And then given those impacts of clickbait, it's really essential that content creators on the Snapchat discovery page do their part and also just make sure that everything is legitimate information. That way we can combat the entire issue. The problem, though, is that's not what makes money. That's not how that works.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Hey guys, it's editor Steven here. You might be thinking, why so glum, chum? And it's because I deleted the second part of this video on accident. So the framing is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be wearing green pants in the next shots, but I am wearing the same shirt, so we do have some continuity going on. Okay, so clickbait is a major issue on social media. But on top of clickbait is just the amount of stuff there is to look at and click on. Have you ever been to the discovery page? Have you seen how much stuff there is? The issue seems to be that Snapchat just cares about quantity over quality. They think that if they just throw a bunch of stuff on the page and say, hey, just click on all of this, then it'll work. The other issues that it does is because of the clickbait. A lot of the content, though, is just super low quality and not worth anybody's time. It's super frustrating to have to sift through all of the trash in order to find something actually interesting. It's even more concerning to me how this kind of stuff affects our attention span and our behavior. Because think about it, we're consistently scrolling through a feed of just like really bad content, and we're reading everything on a very surface level, and it stops us from finding things that are actually worth watching and are actually like good. It's a very self-perpetuating cycle. Snapchat fills the discovery page with a bunch of stuff, low quality stuff, I should say, and it keeps us engaged, but in the process, it conditions us to be more accepting of low quality content. It's not just a disservice to us as users, but it also raises questions about the ethical concerns that platforms like Snapchat have, more specifically in shaping our digital consumption habits. This video is brought to you by me. Seriously, I write, record, edit, and upload everything myself, so if you like this kind of content, please consider liking or subscribing. If you do that, I promise you'll get more videos in the future of me complaining about anything and everything all the time. All right, that was just a goof and everything, but it kind of brings me into my next topic: intrusive ads. These ads aren't only really super disruptive, but they also make the user experience unbearable. You won't even be 10 seconds into watching whatever Discover story you clicked on, and boom, there's an ad right there. I'm not even talking about just one, I mean multiple inside what is already very low quality content. The constant interruption can just make it hard for us as users to try to enjoy what we're watching. I mean, even when compared to other platforms, Snapchat's placement is just really kind of jarring, but I get it. Ads aren't really something that we can just refuse. Snapchat has to pay the bills, but the experience of the Discover page is just bad. Mind-numbing, if you will. The second to last major issue that I kind of want to get into is a lot of the harmful content. There's just a lot of gossip about celebrities. So there was this one that I watched, and to my best memory, I'm gonna have to see if I can find it on the internet somewhere, or if I can find it back in the Discovery page. I don't want to do that, but I'm gonna do it for you if I can find it. It literally just went on and on.
Calls this girl the most unattractive girl on the internet.
And they just kept making that point over and over again.
Because when people saw her photos on Facebook, they started calling her bad names.
The main thing that you were waiting for was to see what she looked like, but they just kept driving how ugly she was and how she was never gonna find like a husband or something like that.
And also said that no man was going to marry her and she was going to end up alone. But this girl shocked the entire world and made all of them regret it when they saw how she looked now.
It was just like, I hit a point where I was generally like, what, like, who is this for? There just seems to be a decent amount of articles just spreading bad stereotypes and just misinformation and more or less body shaming. I mean, just like the story that I was just talking about, it's like, I don't know. I just don't think it's very good. And the reason I bring it up is it's not about the user experience being bad so much at this point. It's just a real ethical issue that can mess with people's self-worth and how they perceive themselves. Now we have to talk about the algorithm. The algorithm is literally what drives every single social media platform today. The algorithm is what promotes content. It's pretty obvious it's just there to promote engagement and nothing else. Even if it's promoting content that's just promoting hateful, hurtful, misleading content, or just plain trash. It's also really important to note that Snapchat isn't the only platform to be plagued with this. YouTube and TikTok, they also have their downfalls, you know what I mean? But Snapchat has some explaining to do, because engagement really is the biggest thing that companies like Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, no matter what, you can replace any of those with any social media platform, and they all want the same thing. They all want engagement. Promoting content that keeps people on their platform, it makes a lot of sense. Snapchat's, though, like I said, just has some explaining to do. Maybe some tweaking. Yeah, honestly, maybe some tweaking would not be a bad idea. So now that we're here, what do we even do? As annoying as it is, trust me, as long as they can get away with it, they're just gonna keep doing it because it's what makes them money. A couple things that we can do. We can report it, we can hide the content, we can get rid of Snapchat altogether. That's probably an all right idea. Realistically, just by working together, hiding all of the content that is just not good, we can maybe make a change to Snapchat's algorithm. I mean, we have the power to make the platform a better place for everyone, or we can just get rid of it. I see the latter happening first, but who knows? Do not forget though, just because it's a Snapchat issue doesn't mean that other platforms won't do the same thing. If we don't shut it down with Snapchat, other platforms will see the kind of content that's being promoted there, and then they'll go ahead and start promoting the same content. That's what we need to remember, why it's there in the first place and how to just prevent it. So that hopefully in the future, other platforms don't do that and it stops with Snapchat. So instead, hopefully, we can demand a better user experience rather than one that just kind of feeds us a lot of trash in exchange for ad revenue. Not even just on Snapchat, but just the whole internet. I'm serious, your time's valuable. You should spend it doing what you want to do and not looking at clickbaity stuff that won't even deliver on whatever they say. And that is it for this video. If you liked the video, please feel free to hit the like button, and the subscribe button isn't too much further away if you want to hit that, I'm just saying. And if you go look at the discovery page after this video, be careful. I'm kidding, but be careful. I'm slowly figuring out a content schedule and just a way to organize my ideas a little better. I have some more ideas for more videos like this, so if you liked it, that's another reason to stick around. I really want to work harder to get some more content out for you guys. The comments have been a little overwhelming for me. I'm not used to having comments as nice as what you guys have been leaving me. So all my videos don't have a super crazy click-through rate. Those of you that do watch, I do very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. See you later.